Welcome back to Tribe Talk, presented by Truist. This is Jay Colley, and with us, we're joined by the head football coach at William & Mary, Mike London. Coach, I was, doing my homework here. Coming up on your fourth year, it does not seem like you've been around for 4 years. Obviously, you have a long and prestigious career, but welcome back as head football coach.
Thanks for having me, Jay. Good to see you again. And it seems like times have gone by really quickly. It's amazing, but we're excited about where we are now and where we're headed. That's the most important thing.
So obviously, we're looking towards the 2022 campaign. I think we'll have a complete schedule out in a month or so we won't necessarily talk about all that. But Coach, we are deep into spring ball right now. How are things going?
We've gone Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Saturdays as we continue on. And as I said, we had last week was a great week of the first week of practice. We're on the second week as we speak now, and it's been going well. It's a lot of recall. It's a lot of guys that have played in college football games that are out there practicing and participating, and the goal is for us to get better at what we do, become really good at the techniques, the mental aspects of it, the concepts of why we do what we do, and thus far, coaches have done a great job with it, and players are responding, and so things are going well.
Coach, this may be a silly question, but it won't be my first one. Are guys competing right now for spots, or does that happen mostly in August in terms of competing for first string, second string, and their other items?
You always want them to compete. You don't want anybody to feel comfortable. You want through demonstrated performance that they are doing the best that they can. Traditionally, depth charts have been settled coming out of spring practice, with everyone knowing that even that, when the new players come in the August camp, there's going to be competition as well. So that's why you recruit. That's why you test the transfer portal. That's why players have a chance to develop over the summer. And so you always want to have players on notice that they've got to compete and keep their opportunities, where they may end up in the depth chart. But that's a great thing about being competitive athletes here. About this team being older, is they understand that too much given much is required, and how they work and the way they work will depend upon how many opportunities they have when it's time for the whistle to blow.
Well, I know, speaking of older athlete, the Carl Fowler decision to come back and play for another year. He's a two-time captain. He's a real leader, and I know you're looking forward to having that young man back in a Tribe uniform.
Definitely. Carl's been a great leader for us. Obviously, a player that's in law school right now playing, the experience that he has, the knowledge of, how to lead out in front has been truly amazing. And I wouldn't doubt that he may have an opportunity to extend his opportunity to be a captain for this team. Our last practice is March 12th. March 11th, we have a high school coaches clinic to bring our high school coaches in around the state, here to look at the great facilities and listen to our coaches. And our pro days coming up around then. We got to Be the Match, the Bone Marrow Drive that we've done every year. That's coming up soon. So we'll get all those dates out and be able to share with you, Jay, and hopefully see people at this facility, at our place, and enjoy what's coming up.
Tell us about your coaching staff as it stands right now.
We have really good coaches, and a lot of teams want to, adopt your coaches and bring them on. But, we lost one. We lost Gordy Samus, a great coach, great friend. But we're able to replace him with a really, really good football coach. That's the offensive line coach, and that's Mario Acatelli. So he's been a welcome addition, to the staff. He's acclimated himself because he's been here before. So we're excited about having Coach Acatelli.
Coach, not that we need to go deep into this conversation, but Hampton University, Monmouth, Stony Brook, and I understand North Carolina A&T have been added to this league. Some comments on the additions in what will be clearly a new CAA football conference going forward.
Now, without a doubt, Jay, we look at the climate of college athletics and we look at the need for some geographic locations that make sense to reduce the amount of traveling, to get a strong group of schools that are competitive. And when you look at the CAA, now I would say arguably the best FCS conference in college football right now at our Division I level, FCS. You look at the geographical locations of those schools you've just mentioned. They kind of match the geographic areas and where there's other competitors. With Hampton being a next door neighbor, North Carolina A&T down there with Elon, Monmouth. So it's those schools resonate with the opportunities to divide the football part of it for us into a north and a south. Playing our opponents within the South Division, and then I don't know what the exact how we would play a team in the North, but we definitely will do that as well. So there's flexibility in schedule. There's the opportunity to be fiscally responsible. There are really good competitive teams that have been added to the conference. So we look forward to the competition.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck.
Thanks for having me.